Ready for the conference tournament in Fort Worth. What's kind of the feeling like? I know you had a big win on Sunday. You've come back to practice. A lot of the guys who were hurt are now back on the bench. You're ready to play. I think we talked to Michael Durr. He feels you guys might be the most dangerous team in this tournament, knowing what you've got. How is the team feeling right now?
Team's feeling good. We're excited, for the opportunity. Guys have been practicing hard, a lot of good energy, and that's what you want to have. Everybody started back at 0-0. It's a new season for us. That's been our approach, and our guys have taken that to heart.
Going into the tournament this year, it feels like you guys have a similar feel to last year as far as where you're pretty close to seeding where you were last year. What's different about this team to make noise in the tournament?
Well, I think this team, is still emerging, become the team we want to become. We know we haven't played the way we're capable of, throughout this season, but, the time is now. There's no more do-overs. Everybody's back at 0-0. We know this team is capable of doing some special things. We believe in them, they believe in themselves, and we're going to keep pushing.
Taylor said he didn't think, coming into UCF, he wouldn't be potentially AAC Freshman of the Year. He's won the weekly award 9 times. What do you kind of remember about when you first saw Taylor play and the recruiting and potential you saw in him?
Well, he was a good player, a really good player. We knew he needed to develop some, and become more of a perimeter player, because at this level and for what we need him to do, we need him to be more, face up, as opposed to back to the basket. And so he's really embraced that. He's really worked hard on his skills. He gets better every game. And I think you see that. So for me, it's just, I've enjoyed watching him improve, watching him, get better. And I've enjoyed watching his teammates kind of, get to know him and share the experience with him as well.
How important was it for Ithiel Horton to kind of get on a roll a little bit in the last game? When his shot's going down, you guys are tough to beat.
Absolutely. When he's making shots, of course, it just raises our game to another level, because he's such a threat out there. He's a dynamic scorer. He's a quick release. He definitely helps us in that regard. But he's been really good for us on both ends of the floor. He defends hard. He's been a great teammate, brings energy to every practice. So definitely enjoy coaching him as well.
How is SMU different today than they were the first time you played?
Well, they were shorthanded the first time. They were similar to us. They were shorthanded. They had been going through some things. Their best guard, leading scorer, Phelps, did not play against us. So it's going to be a different team that we'll face on Thursday because of his presence. So definitely it's going to be a difference, but it's something we have to prepare for.
Coach, we've had plenty of conversations about adversity through the year with injuries and all that. What's been the key for guys who have come back to have done so and then contribute as soon as possible?
Well, it's always tough when you're out that long. It's some of our guys that extended time off, and so when they come back, it's always of them getting back in rhythm, our team getting back in rhythm with them. It's always a tough process when you're inserting a new player that hadn't been around for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And so you're adjusting. Everybody's been used to playing without him, and now he's in the rotation. So that's what happens in that situation. But I think our guys have done a good job. We kept, fighting, and guys are allowed to get themselves back in rhythm like they have.
And with all that being said, you feel like you guys are the healthiest you've been this year, since first injuries came up, or?
Definitely healthiest, without CJ.
Right.
Walker, the healthiest except for CJ. Yes, everybody else is in good position and in good shape and ready to go.
Has this been a challenging season for you as a staff, from all the moving parts with the injuries and making adjustments on the fly? Is this the most challenging?
It's been fairly challenging. I've for me, fortunately, I've had this challenge before, so I'm kind of accustomed to it. And that helps, but it's nothing you can do when you guys go down like that. There's nothing you can do other than next man up mentality. Everybody keep playing, make no excuses and keep going out there and fighting. That's all you can do. And that's what we've done here as a team, that we've done as a program, and that's what we'll continue to do.
You said this team hasn't hit its stride yet. Do you see it coming, and can you throw that mantra into the tournament, why not us? Let's break it out now.
Absolutely. We feel like it's going to be someone, that's going to win this conference tournament. So we feel like, why not us? It's absolutely right. We're going in this tournament. We're fairly healthy. Our guys have, coming off, a few good games, I think recently that we've played. So I think we got some confidence because of that. So we're going in with the right mindset that we can compete with anyone. And like I said, it's going to be someone. So why not us, right?
Jim Nantz, in a recent interview, mentioned you. This is his final four as play-by-play voice. He mentioned his first NCAA tournament play-by-play was in Greensboro in '86 with your Duke team. And then he said that his first CBS assignment as a studio was that Final Four. Is the year you were in the Final Four. You've had interactions with him, I'm sure, over the years. What's your thoughts on Jim Nantz and what he's meant to college basketball?
He's been great for our game. What a great voice. His knowledge of the game, is unparalleled. He's been amazing. And I'll miss him. You know, after you said this is his last, go around, I'll definitely miss him. And I think the game will miss him because I thought he provided a lot, with his commentary.
Great.
Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys.